So in our last video, we talked about how to create the right folder structure for your documents and how to move them from one place to the next. So in this video, we're going to show you how to categorize those documents now so that you can rename them in a way that makes sense for you. So let's jump on the PC and get started. So welcome back to the second video in our file management series. And today's video, we're going to be talking about how you now go about renaming your files. In the previous video, you saw us actually organize my holiday snaps into a folder structure that made sense. Inside my holidays folder, I've got these Spain 2024 pictures, and I've singled them out a little bit to have a separate folder with pictures of my family in it. However, one thing that's quite striking with these is that none of these file names make sense. So what we're now going to do is show you how to rename these files so that they make good sense. So as you can see, I've got these pictures here, file named 1, 6, 9, 10 and so forth. But that's not very constructive. It doesn't really tell us much. It just gives us a numerical number. What if we wanted to actually name our files something more meaningful? So I'm going to show you how to do that singly, and I'm also going to show you how to do that in block. I'm going to pick on this first photograph here. So to rename it, I'm going to click on it and use the shortcut key of F2, which allows me to go into rename. Alternatively, I can right click on it and choose this icon here, which is renaming. So it does the same thing, and I can now rename this The Beach. Remembering that I've got my naming convention, which is keeping the file name short, keeping the file name simple. So it's The Beach. There's a picture of the beach, so I'm going to call it The Beach. Okay, so I hit enter on the keyboard. That's now renamed that picture The Beach. Now that's all right. That's okay. That's perfect for renaming one singular file. But what if I wanted to rename a whole bunch of files The Beach? Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bit more meaningful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all my beach scenes. So I'm going to hold down the control key and click on all the pictures I want to rename The Beach. So I'm just going to select those ones. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press F2 and I'm going to type in The Beach, just like that. And I'm going to hit enter. Now you can see that what it's done is it's renamed all of those selected files The Beach. And to make it easier, it's put a number in brackets, so you've got Beach 1, Beach 2, 3, 4 and so forth. And if you notice that the actual number, it's not the order you click, it's the order that the actual photographs are in. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and so forth. So there you go. There's a very quick way of renaming your files. There are actual applications that you can download and use to rename files so that you've got much more granular control over renaming it, but we're going to leave that outside the scope of this video. So continuing our theme, we can now go ahead and we can select other photographs. So I'm going to select this one, hold down my control key, and then this one, and then I'm also going to select this one over here. And I'm going to use the same technique. I'm going to press F2 and I'm going to call it Spa Day. And there you go. I've now renamed all those photographs Spa Day. So I've got a bunch of photographs here now, as you can see, that have different naming conventions, but they're all to do with my holiday in Spain in 2024. But it just makes it more easier to find. And remembering that we could, if we wanted to, add further metadata to those files so that we can easily find them. But don't forget that I can still search by file name. So if I really want to single out all my Spa Day photographs, I could just type in Spa Day. As I start typing, you can see it just finds the Spa Day photographs. But there's something else that we can do. Don't forget we've got our metadata. So if we go out of here, I'm going to now say, well, when was the Spa Day? So if I click on my Spa Day photographs, in fact, if I do a search for Spa Day to get all my Spa Day photographs, and if I then select all my Spa Day photographs, and I can do that by dragging a box around my photographs or using Control and A, I can go to my right click and my properties again and my details, and you've got this metadata tag here called date taken. So I could say, well, when did I do that? So when we went on holiday, it was in August, and it was on a Saturday the 17th that we went to that Spa Day. Click apply, and OK. So I've now added some more information to that photograph. So I've said, right, spa day photograph, I've now adding a date to it. So I've got a date range as well as spa day, just in case I went to the spa day more than once. So all of this is to help you be able to categorize, catalog, find those files, all those pictures or whatever they might be again in the future. Okay, so there you go. That is how we go ahead and we rename our files, and remembering that we have got the capabilities of adding that extra information by going into the properties and changing the date or adding tags. Hopefully you've enjoyed that video and it's been useful to you. If so, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. My name's Rob from RLS Computer Services, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.